Alright guys, welcome to another stream. I've got the text-to-speech, I think? Yeah. Stuff on the chat, so it should be able to hear chat. Don't quite know how well this will work tonight, being in VR. So I'm going to try to take some chat breaks periodically, but tonight I'm going to be doing my first true sport mode racing and stuff. Let me make sure I'm situated comfy before I do this. As an update, the last stream, I mentioned during that stream that I had a bit of an injury in my groin, and that has not entirely resolved, but has resolved enough to where I can get back on the wheel. And after watching the Gran Turismo World Series on Sunday, I've been wanting to, finally, do some competitive racing, which makes me nervous, but at the same time, I feel like I have a decent bit of skill for having the lowest level stuff in the game. I feel like today's a great day to try to get in there. So we're going to be doing the Daily Race B, which is a 5-lap race with the Group 3 cars. I've seen everyone's been running the M6 in this event, so I picked up this M6 and put, of course, an IMSA livery on it. So, anywho, I'm going to double check and make sure that my mic's working and everything before we get too far. Yeah, double check real fast. This might echo a little bit, but just bear with me. Double check real fast. This might echo a little bit, but just okay, we're good. All right. So like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to understand or hear you guys on chat if you guys do send a chat, but I'm going to do my best to be semi-active. I don't need that. I don't know why that keeps showing. So as you can see, my driver rating and stuff is completely standard. I did the online time trial in the Nürburgring today with the X2019. That was pretty wild. I'm going to get an appropriate matching race suit to my M6 I'm going to be racing tonight, just because I don't want to wear my AIO suit while racing this car. Oops. I don't want IMSA. Oh, that's duh. See if there is a Turner. We'll just type Turner. There we go. That's kind of what I was looking for. Well, that one's not really accurate. I want, like, the accurate real suit. This one appears to be the best example. So we're gonna get that. Alright. Sorry, my sister texted me. Let's swap on over to the Turner suit, just so we kind of fit the bill. We got the car, and now we got the suit. So, I'm going to try to take some frequent chat breaks while I get ready with all this stuff. Obviously, I'm just going to hope that there's a race in a relatively short amount of time. I don't want to wait forever. But we got the Turner suit on now, so we should now match. Alright, we got 10 minutes until the next round, it appears. So we're going to switch over to my... Oh, it's not even going to let me pick my daily race setting sheet. So... Okay, entry deadline's in 9 minutes. Let me... Alright. Let's go ahead and set a qualifying lap. There's some BOP on this race, which does kind of suck, but we'll see how it goes. I've never driven this car in hards. I've barely driven this car at all. I don't know why my mileage is zeroed out. I took this car for a couple laps at Spa earlier, just kind of get a feel for it. Oh, yep, bottled it. I kind of figured that was coming. It did not want to turn. One thing I learned with this car while I was testing it at Spa is it is really understeery. And with the BOP, I don't know if I can really change much about the car's dynamics. So, like I said, I've never driven this car in the hards. I've only driven it on the softs. And even then, it was super understeery. And see, that's the issue I've been having with all the BMWs I've driven in this game, is they understeer so bad going into corners, but as soon as you give any throttle, the rear end slips out. Alright, we'll give it another lap, obviously, because I bottled that last lap. See, I'm hugging it too tight there. This is the most I've driven this car so far, other than the 2 laps at Spa I did. So, this is going to take me some getting used to and comfy with this car, because when it comes to Group 3s, I've typically driven either the 911 RSR or I've driven the Volkswagen Group 3, the Beetle. I think I had some seat time with this on the circuit experience, either in this game or in Sport. I can't remember. Kind of get warmed up with this car a little bit. Kind of getting used to it. It's just taking a lot, because I've driven a lot of oversteer friendly cars, and this thing, like I said, has a large amount of understeer at at most speeds, but it has such a sensitivity to throttle input. Even if I gradually introduce it, it just wants to snap. Alright, one more try. And I'm sure we'll be getting close to about time to race. Alright, that was the main part I wanted to correct, so should be more than ready now to jump into the real race, as long as I can just build some consistency here. Apparently I'm still slower than myself. Car does sound good. The one thing with this car in VR, and it's the same way with the M3 GT2, I guess M3 GT is it just is in this game, is like the steering wheel is so far away from the dash, and that throws me off so bad. See, I just am having a hard time trusting this car at low speed accelerating. It just wants to snap so bad. Someone said something in the chat. I didn't hear it very well, though. I'll check it. Okay, 138. I'll take it. This car's got a 137 in it, but we need to get ready to race. Car's solid, though. Some practice, it'll be pretty solid car. Alright, what's going on in the chat? That car guy, my dude, is back. This guy is just the GOAT. Okay, did it switch on me again? Why does it keep switching back to the softs? Okay. We're entering that. Okay, I think I've already done... Okay, did my lap count? Or am I gonna have to do another lap? Okay, well, we might as well just take some time. We got 2.5 minutes, we'll practice. Try to get some more practice in, we'll see what this thing can do. Try to see if I can get a little bit more used to it. That's what I would say. Hold on, my watch just buzzed. Nothing important. Just telling me my goal's been reached for the day. Come on. It's so understeery, but I'm trying my best with it. I don't feel like I'm already on a faster lap than I was. Like, this feels way faster than that 138 I just ran.
Will there be a GT8?
Sure. They haven't unveiled GT8 yet. I'm assuming if it does get unveiled, it'll be like early next year, similar to how GT7 was in 22, or I guess 2020. I keep forgetting this game has like been on the development track for Sony for 4 years now, almost 5 years. Nah, bang limiter there. That might cost me a couple tenths. We're not gonna have enough time to do another lap, but I'm gonna try to hope that this was enough of improvement here to put me higher up what the grid will be. It was a 138 I ran before. Marginal improvement, about 5 tenths. I'll take that. See, I'm having such a hard time trusting this car to grip up in some of these corners. It is a very quick car, though. Oh, that sucks. I'm on a fast lap, and I'm not even going to get to take credit for it. There it goes. Okay. I think. Okay. So, we're in a pretty similar lobby of like similar performance. This is first time I'm doing this, so let's see how this goes. We'll just see how we do. It looks like we're in a pretty fair lobby of just people that are either going to drive like me or they're going to drive dirty. Oh, that was short. Okay, so we're about to actually do the real race now? Okay, here we go. Well, that was a really short warm-up. I'm starting on 6 on the grid. Not too bad. Looks like we're gonna have some pretty harsh racing here. Here we go. We'll see how this goes. So it's pretty much a full grid of RSRs in front of me. Alright, let's see how this goes. 5 laps here, shouldn't be too bad. We're just have to try to be competitive.
Forgot there was a Renault S-Pass F1 low.
Was that in the original, or is that an A-spec thing? I don't feel like the S-Pass F1 was added in A-spec. It may not have been, though. Alright, so we got a bunch of 911s, which is typically the cars I use for this.
PSVR2 worth it?
PSVR2, I'm pretty happy with it on PlayStation. I'm not happy with it on PC. Been very unimpressed with it on PC. Here we go. Five laps here. We're just gonna hope these guys are clean. Oh, I'm nervous. As long as I don't mess up, I should be pretty good on this race. Oh, our Argentinian friend here is all over the road, and so am I, apparently. Little wall tap there. That 911 almost took me out behind me. I saw that. Come on. Got this R8 in my sights. Gonna go for a bit of an aggressive move here. He brakes a lot later than me. That 911's off. All right, we're in the podium positions. That's where I want to be.
The one in front of you is fighting for traction now.
Yeah, dude was struggling. It's one thing I can say this car is good with is it is really solid on the traction department. A little understeery, like I said, apparently. It's on understeer pretty bad now. That's going to give that 911 a little bit of a little move on me here. Trying to be fair. All right, this pink pig is struggling for traction as well. All right, I'm just going to try to hang on for dear life at this point. We've moved up a lot already. The 911's right on me. He's probably going to give me grief. Hug that way too wide, but... What's that in front of me? I don't even know what's leading this race right now, but I know he's pulling away from me for sure. Thought I saw something on my inside. Just in my blind spot. But the pink pig RSR is fighting me a little bit more. Hey, if I can't catch that guy, so be it.
Sigh, how would the GT2 S4 do on this track?
The S4 would probably understeer into oblivion and I'd be off and in 13th right now. I'm going to try to give some space here. He's going to try to go on the inside line on me a little bit. Oh, he pushed me a little bit. He's going to run a little wide there. We're going to see if we can get around him here. We're going to see if we can punish that mistake a little bit. Oh, man, that got me pretty bad, actually. Okay.
You added the TTS to make it easier.
Love that. Love that. Dude, push me off track. Love that. Bro really did that. That's great. I figured I'd run into that at this level. Bro left me no space, and now I'm going to have to fight to get back up, because this is a fairly competent lobby. I'm actually kind of mad about that, honestly. That shouldn't... Seriously, dude.
What an ass.
For real. Because there's definitely not enough laps for me to at least get back up to 4th. I'm going to be lucky if I even get back to where I was at the start of the race. Yellow flag's out. What's going on up here? I mean, y'all saw that, right? Like, dude left me no space. And then proceeded to shove me off. Well, see, he fell back too, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I'd be lucky to get into 6th. Oh, maybe not. That Mercedes just went off. I came in way too hot. Got 1 lap left. I need this 911 to mess up so I can at least start where I was and get at least a top 5 on debut. I'll take that.
Them downshifts though.
Oh yeah, this thing's got some crisp downshifts. The fact that I was going to podium on my first ever daily race and I get ruined by some kid who didn't want to check his mirrors and leave me some space is really frustrating. Sad part is I've had a couple more laps to be able to get around these guys on merit, but oh, someone's gone off here, so we're definitely going to get that top 5 finish, it looks like. Maybe not. Apparently I can't get enough traction for that. Oh, the 911 getting risky on that inside there. They're both going off. See if we can get them on the... I'm not trying that outside move again. Hey, top 5 finish on debut is not bad, even though it should have been a podium. Dang, our Argentinian friend back there got a 1-second penalty after that. I feel a little robbed, but I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, the D sportsmanship rating.
To him early on the straight.
Yeah, another lap I could have gotten around the guy directly in front of me, the guy that finished in 4th.
Easily.
Like, I had the speed on him. If I could have just exited that corner with a bit more of a bravado, I may have got him, but I was too scared to take the outside line again after how our American friend in the pink 911, how dirty he did me. Hey, top 5 is not a bad place to go on debut, though. I'll take that. Apparently I raised my position. I guess I started in 6th. I thought I started in 5th. Could have been better. I would have much rather have, you know, had a better start. But dude had as a D driver rating and a D sportsmanship rating. I'm not entirely surprised by that. But I do feel like I got robbed. So I'm going to save the replay. We can go back and watch it just because I want to see for sure if I was truly at fault. I feel like I'm not trying to George Russell this. I'm like genuinely think I was not at fault there. We may come back here for this one. So this is a radical race. That might be a little fun, actually. I don't think I have one. I don't. So that's annoying, though. I would have really have liked to have gotten that podium that I just got robbed out of. All right, take a chat break and read chat. Yeah, the TTS was a nice thing to add just because I genuinely have a hard time with chat when I'm playing in VR. So being able to like read everything in real time and see what's going on really helps out a lot. My phone's been going nuts the last little bit, so I'm trying to make sure everything's okay. No, getting dragged in my group chat, my friend. Sounds about right. Anyway, let's go watch that replay back, just because I do want to see for sure if I was truly at fault there. I'll let the stewards of YouTube decide on that. I'm mad though, because I was running in freaking second and third that entire race. I feel like that was a really solid race for me too. No major mistakes. I got a little squirrely at times, but it wasn't like too worrying. Let's scoot ahead here, cause see, I made the mistake here going wide, and he got me. He did the right thing there. He punished me for going wide. See, I'm already kind of getting the hint that he's gonna play a little dirty, cause watch right here. So if I remember correctly, he tried to swerve at me. It looked like. See, because I had a line on him inside. You see, he pushed me a little bit there. Okay. See, he takes that line, and then right here, I'm on the outside line, and sure, it was not my corner. I did not have him at the apex, because see, bumper view, I'm not even on his rear quarter, but he left me no space, and it pushed me right off track. And I'm glad that that ghost happened there, because I would have hated to have ruined that other 911's race. See, this guy ran away with it. The C4 sounded sick though, but just was off the pace today. That does suck though. I would have really liked to have had a better run there. Oh, my fiance's in here. Hello. For real. The Corvette was surprisingly not competitive, though. I actually kind of figured he would have been, I'd hope with that Dale Earnhardt livery, he'd have been a little bit faster. He didn't do bad, though. I think, he finished in 6th, so he was right behind me. But the only reason I even got into 5th was because those two were squaring off with each other at the very end there. The 911 that finished ahead of me and the Corvette behind me.
Hello, fiance Rose T-Rez.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Okay, well, we got 20 minutes until the next daily race. Do I go for it again, or do I try something else? Because if I could get in a similar lobby with someone who maybe doesn't play as dirty, I would not mind doing that again. But it's going to be, what, how long does it say? Oh, entry deadline's in 2 minutes. Alright, you know what, we'll do it one more time. Oh, it's doing that again. We'll see if this time we'll get a bit more luck. I don't think it's going to make me redo qualifying.
Handle the Bimmer.
The Porsche got me. I'm not going to say you're live. The Porsche outhandles this car, but I will say,
Both seem to have good handling.
The thing I've noticed, because typically, like I was saying earlier, the car I typically drive is the Porsche, and the 911's a bit more catered to my driving style. It tends to be a little bit more oversteer happy at low speed, which is what I tend to prefer nowadays. I've typically always been an understeer driver, but I've gotten really big into oversteer lately. It's been, I guess, because I've spent a lot of time driving prototypes, LNVH stuff in like Le Mans Ultimate and like iRacing and stuff. I've gotten really used to having a bit more oversteer in my life. So the low speed understeer that the BMW has given me is giving me a really hard time. But this is like the meta car right now in this event. So we're gonna see. We're gonna go one more try with this. I don't want to stay up too late tonight doing this because it's already 8 o'clock. But we're gonna hang on for dear life and hope that we can get another run in, get another good race, and hopefully this time not get pushed off like that, because that sucked. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be a slower lobby and I'll start on pole, because that'd be beneficial. I tend to be my best when I'm on pole position, because when I'm behind, I'm sure y'all probably saw it on that last corner with that 911 RSR there. I was a little bit less brave and I tried to give him more space, and it cost me. If I'd been a little bit more aggressive and I'd gone for the outside line again, I might have been able to make the overtake happen on that one. But oh well. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes, and then go from there. I don't want this stream to be too short. Okay, the qualifying time trial is grayed out, I guess because we're so close to the race starting. Well, the matchmaking.
That person will face the S4 understeer karma.
It's sad though, like I've had a lot of fun with Audis in this game, because my go-to car for a while for the 700 WTC stuff to grind in this game was the TT, which I mean is just a smaller S4, honestly. Mine was the one I even have is turbocharged, and so I'm very familiar with how those things drive. But man, that thing was so bad in GT2. I really wish I could have figured out how to do setup changes properly in that game, because I'd have given that thing so much oversteer to compensate for it. I've noticed that a lot with the new tire physics though. Our cars are either hilariously oversteery or awfully understeery. There's no middle ground on these cars now. Alright, matchmaking starting. Okay, we're starting in 4th. Hey, I'll take that. That's not bad. We got 2 Huracans, another M6 in front of me. Got a sportsmanship rating of E in the car in front of me. That is not a good sign. He's got a higher driver rating than me. I think the top two, these 2 Huracans, are going to be pretty clean racers. The Pulsar was the GOAT. Honestly, that was like probably one of the best starter cars I could have had. It's probably been one of my favorite starter cars I've used in Gran Turismo games, other than the Evo. And see, I don't know why I even left the pits. The warm-up is not long enough. The warm-up is not long enough. Okay, we're starting P4. It's a pretty comparative lobby. We're only not even a full second behind pole, which gives me some hope here. Alright, this will be the last time we attempt this for the night. I want to see if I can get on a podium on my first or second run at this. Try to get into the A sportsmanship rating, maybe the D driver rating. We're in a better starting position. It's better than my finishing position in the last race. Let's hope that we can make some moves. I don't think that's I don't think that's the same Mercedes from last time. I love that they do tire scrubbing in this. That's so cool. I wish you could just drive the parade lap like we can in iRacing or Le Mans Ultimate, but alright, here we go. Is that the Euro tuning symbol in the back of this BMW in front of me? If so, he's got a good taste in tuning shops. Another thing I like is the shift lights on this car just below my line of sight. Okay, this guy in this Mercedes is way faster than the guy in last race.
Until next stream.
Alrighty, see ya. Okay, he just clipped my back end there a little bit. Love that for me. Once again, dealing with drivers that just would rather take me off the track. I'm just gonna hope for some errors here from these guys. Oh, and about got me. That's an aggressive defense there. This guy does not strike me as the guy who's gonna drive clean. Well, I just heard him hit the wall, so that saves me from dealing with him at least. Alright, let's see what line he chooses to go with. Oh, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. Oh, he spun it. Dang, that sucks for him. He was doing pretty good too. Okay, we're exactly where I wanted to be. I'd love to be up towards the top with these two Lambos, but I will take third. I will happily take third. And it looks like it's going to be a mostly uncontested third, unless I just choke out of nowhere. Which, I mean, I might Lando Norris a little bit if I get under pressure at all. Sorry, Lando. I'm a fan. Trust me. Not like Lando Norris, out of all people, be watching me play this. We might have a shot. These two are busy fighting each other. They're not really paying attention to me. Yeah, they are really fighting each other. My goodness. They are fighting really hard with each other. I saw a car. There's a Porsche, it appears, coming up on me in the background here. I'm going to hope that I can... Oh, the back end got a little squirrely on the braking there. See if we can adjust that slightly. Come on, car. See if we can give these Italians some mayhem up here. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this car a little bit. Alright, let's see if I can get up on this Lambo here. Is it another American? Gotta assert my dominance here. Oh, the Brazilian went wide there. They've got me on straight line speed, that is for sure. I cut that a little bit sharper than I'd like. Oh, boy, come on, car. The Porsche behind seems to be falling back. He took a really wide line in that corner. Man, I really cannot catch him on the fast parts of this track. He's got me covered on the fast bits. Oh, big cut there. He might get a penalty. All four wheels up the track. There it is, a half second. So more than likely I will get ahead of him here by the end of this lap. As long as I also don't go flying off track at some point. Trying to drive clean, keep off of him, and not give myself any more trouble than I need to. Come on, give me some room. I'm trying to be respectful. Because we're coming up on the penalty line here, which is where I'm going to be able to get him. Alright, I'm going to stay a little bit closer. They did a much better line that time. Come on, don't you do this to me now. Alright, now it's time to play some defense. Because I want this spot. Because he's way faster than me here. Alright, or just hit me. Dude is on my door. These guys play dirty down in this level. I don't like it. You better grip up. I want to win this fair. Come on. Let's go. Yes, sir. P2. Heck yes. Would I have loved to have won that? Yeah, but I will take P2 any day. My second ever, race on this level. Yes, sir. All right. Whew. That was a good race, though. Dude was on my door for a good bit of that last lap there, which I did not appreciate. But hey, it was a good race overall. I'll take it. The fact that we all start off with B driver sportsmanship ratings and he's already dropped to a C is kind of wild. But hey, I will take that. He probably can't see me, but good race, or hear me for that matter. But heck yeah, the P2. That's a good race right there. I will take that. Would have obviously loved to have won that, but I will take a P2 finish any day of the week. Alright. I should have saved that one. Dang it, I didn't even think about it. Let's see, will it let me go back and pull the replay on that? Or is this event archive or something else? Dang. Oh man, we're really close to getting up into the A rank and safety rating, or sportsmanship rating, whatever it is. I'll take that though. It's a good day, honestly. A P5 and a P2, two top 5 finishes. Let's see, what are these other online time trials here? We got a Group 4 at Maggior. I got plenty of Group 4 cars. Just the majority of them I don't have a lot of experience with. My Cayman would be good. But I need to take the turbo off. It looks like it does that for me. Okay, take a quick chat break. I don't think anyone's jumped in recently. Okay. We'll do this time trial, and then probably be about time to wrap things up for now. So, I need to pull at least a 216. I think I can do that. This is the Group 4 I have the most seat time in this game. I have yet to actually drive this car naturally aspirated and on the hards regularly. I've driven this car in hards before, but obviously I spend the majority of my time on like a quality setup. Oh, tail got so loose there. Luckily, did track limits it and get it validated. Oh man, it's not going to be a good lap. I'm much better in high downforce setups. I've noticed, like cars like the Group 4s. I double click the paddle. I'm struggling right now. I'm riding that high that I just got off of those 2 races. I mean, I had enough pace where in the right lobby I could win. But to be competitively in the top 5 right now at this point makes me pretty happy. That's about where I'd like to be. Obviously, I'd like to win more. I would say this track reminds me a lot of Imola, and it's mostly that it takes place in the same area, because Lago Maggiore in Italy is really close to Imola. The only reason I really know that, other than just looking it up on geography, like on a map, is the hospital that Ayrton Senna was taken to and erected Imola, and unfortunately passed, was something Maggiore. I can't remember the full name of the hospital. I've been watching the Senna series on YouTube, or not YouTube, Netflix, and I've really enjoyed it. It's a pretty solid show. It's kind of hard to keep up with it sometimes, but maybe that's just the fact that, you know, when I first expected it, I expected it to be a play-by-play of his life, not jumping around to random aspects of it. So 212 off the bat. We're going to try for a better lap. So I made this livery myself. This is actually the 2025 JDC Miller livery that everyone's going to see in IMSA next year, because they ditched the TCR program they had and are jumping into the GS class with a GT4 RS Club Sport. Now, of course, this is a normal Club Sport, not an RS or an MR Club Sport. It's just a traditional Cayman Club Sport. But they really don't look much different, honestly. Alright, we're 7/10 ahead right now. See if we can clean this line up, this lap up a little bit. See if we can jump up to over a second. Gonna let out a little bit. Honestly, pretty impressed with this car. It's, like I said before, I've noticed with a lot of the mid-engine cars, the MR platforms and stuff, they are a lot more oversteer friendly. And to an extent, I prefer that. Brake a little bit later going into that corner. Don't track limits me. I know I ran really sharp there. Okay, didn't get invalidated. We're good. Now, as long as I don't bottle it. So that's what I hate. It's like, oh, go into second. But by the time you're ready to shift down, you're coming into the corner, revs are too high. And you just sit there, off the limiter for like 10 minutes after that. Oh! Rin slid on me a good bit there. This probably be about 5 to 7 tenths ahead, I'd say. Probably not a full second. Oh, barely a second and a half. All right, not bad. I mean, we're definitely not remotely close to, a second and not have gotten silver. I can always come back and do this. I have to gain a lot of time. Some of these guys are way faster than me. It's kind of wild. A record's 2:03, and I'm like, dude, I ran a 210? Like, that's a lot of time off of me. And I don't have an S2000 enter that. Hey, not too bad of a day, I'd say. Let's see, I felt my watch buzz again. Alright, one last thing. I want to try one more time if I can get my lap up with this. Because, I mean, obviously my best lap in here was 20 seconds off of the pace here. I'd like to get, up there. I need to gain about 10 seconds to get silver. Don't really see that happening, but I'm hoping now that I'm warmed up and I ate, because when I did this earlier this evening, I was hungry, and I never drive well when I'm hungry. So, I'd like to get a little bit further up the leaderboard on this one. Let's see what happens. So the steering is so different in this car. It's so much lighter. Or maybe my wheel's overheating. I know that's a T300 thing. Alright, I can trust the car here. This is where a lot of my issues we're having here is I was letting out coming through this S up here, the Schumacher S. And I was not trusting this car enough. Oh. Oh, I'm surprised I did not get tracks limited. Because that was a really rough couple corners there. I should have been tracks limited for that. Tracks limited, track limits, I don't know. But that was a little bit rockier than I would have liked. I'm trying to push this car, and because I'd like to get pretty close to what some of these insane times these guys are running. Oh, I'll give it hot. Oh! That's okay, though. The lap's not entirely dead, but I definitely think if I improve at all, it won't be by very much. We're pretty close to where we are, honestly. Oh, there it is. Dang it. Ah, that sucks. Oh man, that blows bad. I thought I was killing it there for a minute. Alright, we're gonna retry it. One more try. Because I'd like to clean up some spots there that I noticed just from the very beginning that were getting me. Another thing I gotta do is I need to stop braking on that straight leading up to that corner we just went through. This is a really hard time trial. I mean, for those who've never driven the X 2019 before, it's kind of a handful of low speeds. Oh, gosh dang it. I tapped that wall. Come on, I know I can do this. My VR is not straight. Apparently it just... There we go. That's better. See, the issue with this car is it's got a decent bit of snap oversteer on anything below 4th gear. See, I'm scared of this car almost. I'm having a really hard time trusting it. Okay. Going through flood flats here, full throttle. Around 180, 190 miles an hour there. No, come on. Man. I've got the pace here. I'm just struggling to keep this thing on the road right now. That kind of blows. Dumb little errors like that are killing this for me. And I hate that it's happening when I'm halfway through the lap. Alright, come on. Hopefully this will be a better lap. I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement right there, but... It's got to really watch where I aim the car and corner exit. I think that's going to be the biggest downfall of this lap for me, is going to be all about where I point and shoot this car, because it is It's you're playing with a scalpel at this point. Any mistake can and will ruin this lap. This thing is super precise. What I hate about this corner is having to brake in the corner completely goes against how I taught myself how to do this. Probably could have done that a little bit faster too. It's a lot of ground to make up if I want to get silver on this. I hate the braking zone for that corner. It's really hard to find something to reference off of for that corner, other than the game telling you when to brake, which sometimes just is not the best thing to use, I've noticed. Ah, see, I let off there. I got scared. See, I did it again there. I got scared of it. Oh, crap, dude. Man. Alright, I'm going to take a breather for a second. I'm going to check some stuff. My watch and my phone have been buzzing like nuts, so take a quick second to reset maybe my brain. Because I'm getting like irritated almost and I'm struggling so much. Hold on. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to kind of go until I have a good run on this. I know I've got the skill for it. It's just a matter of putting it all together for a good lap and being consistent over 6 minutes of some change. So I know I'm getting scared of the car now, so I just got to not be scared of the car. Rear end got really squirrely there. Probably could have been a little bit smoother in my throttle input there. Oh, I think I've already kind of balled it. There's tons of places I can improve. It's just a matter of getting there. That botched me a little bit there. Onto the Nordschleife again. That could have been better. Come on. Trying to watch how aggressive I am on adding throttle. Could probably have been a little bit faster there. On a highly doubt this is enough to pull 10 seconds off my personal best. But I'm gonna hope that I made a decent improvement so far. No! I give up with this for right now. Apparently, I'm just not destined to do it. It's whatever. It is what it is. Man, that sucks. See. Yeah, I'd had to shave so much time off of there. It's fine. It is more than fine. Alright. Well, I guess on that note, I think it's time to wrap this one up. Tuning in and watching me get 2 top 5s back to back on my first 2 sport mode races, my first true Gran Turismo eSport races. It's been fun though. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.